You find yourself feeling quite alone, without a large circle of friends, and perhaps you've struggled to connect with a partner who truly gets you. This can be a baffling situation, especially when you know deep down you possess a remarkable intelligence and a vibrant, shining inner light. The simple yet profound truth behind this is that your light is so brilliant, so revealing, that anyone carrying significant darkness or inauthenticity inside them can't comfortably draw near. Your very presence illuminates the hidden truths they are desperately trying to conceal, acting like a mirror they are unwilling to face. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the 7 compelling reasons why those who are often referred to as the chosen ones frequently navigate their lives either completely alone or as singles. Many of you live a life without a consistent presence of close friends or even a romantic partner, and it all stems from the potent authenticity and intense light you carry. This energy isn't just felt, it's perceived, and it acts as a silent but powerful repellent to those who aren't ready or willing to be true to themselves. They feel your vibrational frequency, and often without consciously knowing why, they retreat. This phenomenon becomes even more pronounced and challenging when you consider the realm of relationships. Your unique presence and your powerful energy naturally act as a stimulant to the people around you, prompting them to either rise to your level or flee. Every living creature, from the simplest animal to the most complex human being, is constantly picking up on vibrations and frequencies. You, my friend, are emitting a frequency so potent it is in a subtle but undeniable way, literally changing the world around you. Unconsciously, people sense this enormous energy. They pick up on your elevated state, and the honest reaction for many is one of intimidation. As you make the conscious or unconscious decision to increase your own vibrational frequency, a new world of perception opens up to you. You begin to notice things you were previously blind to. The subtle nuances and the unspoken truths of existence become clearer, and critically, your tolerance for nonsense and low-level drama plummets dramatically. At this higher level of consciousness, a core truth becomes unshakable. Your inner peace is a top, non-negotiable priority. This realization compels you to make tough, yet necessary decisions about who you allow into your sphere. Certain people, and this can include acquaintances, casual friends, and sometimes even closer family members or partners, simply cannot remain a part of your life if their presence consistently disturbs your peace. Your evolution demands that you protect your sanctuary. The result of this elevated awareness is that you inevitably become intensely selective about where you invest your precious time and, more importantly, your energy. Your immediate inner circle is bound to shrink, becoming smaller, yes, but it will be composed exclusively of those rare individuals who genuinely respect, value, and reciprocate the brilliance of your essence. It's not a process of isolation for isolation's sake. It's a profound purification, where you consciously choose to keep by your side only those souls who actively contribute positively and harmoniously to your personal and spiritual journey. Understand this deeply. Many people in the world find themselves in a position of solitude, but it's often because they are exceptionally excellent and powerful individuals. You aren't alone because you lack something. You are alone because you are operating far above the conventional norms of this current world system. Many souls who are resonating at a significantly higher frequency simply do not and cannot fit into the confines of the established structure. This is precisely why we need to maintain a much higher point of view, one that recognizes that nothing, absolutely nothing, can truly hide from the light you emanate. Stick with me all the way until the end of this journey, and you will gain a clear and powerful understanding of how these 7 core reasons are not deficits but can actually be transformed and utilized as profound tools for your personal self-discovery and unstoppable spiritual evolution. The goal is to consciously learn how to completely turn your current feeling of loneliness into an incredible engine for powerful growth, ultimately allowing you to attract authentic, deep relationships that truly, on a soul level, resonate with your essence. The very first core reason why the chosen ones often find themselves single or alone is a simple, yet exhausting one. Far too many people around them unknowingly and unintentionally take away their energy. When you have been chosen, your essential energy signature is not just unique, it's incredibly powerful, which naturally acts as a massive attractor beacon, drawing a multitude of people toward you. However, and this is the critical imbalance, not all of these attracted individuals possess the capacity or the energetic health to match your vibration. This discrepancy instantly creates a severe energy imbalance in your interactions, an unsustainable dynamic that inevitably leaves you feeling utterly exhausted and depleted. People who are close to you, regardless of the relationship, be they a family member, a friend, or a partner, can, without malice, subconsciously begin to feed off your positive energy and vitality. They are drawn intensely to your spiritual light and your sheer life force, yet they frequently drain you dry without offering the necessary reciprocity required to maintain a genuinely healthy, two-way relationship. This constant, one-sided energy drain is not only exhausting, but actively prevents you from sustaining those deep, lasting, and nourishing connections you crave. The fundamental challenge for the chosen ones is finding someone who can not only recognize and deeply appreciate your remarkable light, but who also actively and healthily contributes their own robust energy in a balanced, mutual way. It's an essential requirement to have a person walking alongside you who is operating on a similar vibrational frequency, someone who can provide genuine emotional and spiritual support without merely existing to benefit from your radiant energy. This intensive search for a true energetic balance means that a great many chosen ones make the conscious decision to choose solitude over settling for a relationship that fails to nourish or, worse, actively diminishes them. The universe has a specific high demand for you. You must be with someone who not only absorbs your immense light, but also actively returns and amplifies that powerful energy back to you. This kind of balanced partner is, by all accounts, incredibly rare, which provides a clear explanation for why so many chosen ones find themselves alone. They are choosing to wait patiently, and with fierce self-respect for that exceptional person who can genuinely walk alongside them in a dynamic that is truly balanced and harmonious. During this necessary waiting period, it is absolutely crucial to turn your focus inward, concentrating intensely on your own spiritual and personal development. By strengthening your inner self, you are simultaneously preparing yourself and setting the perfect energetic stage to attract the right person into your life at the precise, divinely perfect time. The second crucial reason why few people can genuinely help or support the chosen ones is another major contributor to why many find themselves alone or single. Those who are chosen possess an extraordinary spiritual and emotional depth that, frankly, most other people simply cannot reach, much less truly grasp or understand. They have an incredible capacity to help and inspire a vast number of people around them, offering powerful guidance, consistent support, and a literal light in others' times of deep need. However, when the script is flipped, and it's their turn to receive assistance, the entire dynamic changes dramatically. Chosen individuals frequently need to look deeply inward to find the necessary strength, motivation, and clarity, largely because so few people possess the ability to offer the same profound level of support and understanding that they so freely give to others. This fundamental disparity can create an intensely lonely journey, even in moments when success is clearly taking off and their remarkable skills are widely recognized and celebrated. Despite potentially being surrounded by a crowd of admirers or beneficiaries of their light, they can still feel profoundly isolated. This isolation occurs because most people simply aren't spiritually or emotionally equipped to grapple with the deep complexity of their intense spiritual and emotional needs. This forced, yet necessary isolation can certainly be a painful experience at times, but it must also be recognized as a powerful, transformative opportunity for immense growth and deep self-discovery. The chosen ones learn, often out of necessity, to rely fundamentally on their own vast inner strength and to patiently seek out other, truly enlightened souls who possess the capacity to offer the equivalent quality of support and guidance that they themselves require. Finding this level of deep and meaningful connection takes considerable time and unwavering patience, but it is unequivocally essential for their total well-being and their continued spiritual evolution. This explains why so many chosen ones consciously choose to remain alone until they finally encounter those rare individuals who can genuinely help them and understand them on a truly profound level. The third significant reason why the chosen ones often find themselves alone or single is directly linked to an undeniable, pressing need for intense inner healing. Being chosen frequently means that one carries deep, often generational wounds. These are usually rooted in past life experiences and significant childhood traumas that have not yet been fully and completely healed. These unaddressed wounds can solidify into powerful emotional blockages that make the formation of genuinely intimate and deeply meaningful relationships extremely difficult, if not impossible. The pervasive energy of the planet, particularly during these current times of accelerated spiritual transformation and ascension, often makes a clear demand. The chosen ones must urgently face and finally heal these old, persistent hurts. During this demanding process, it's very common for challenging aspects of their childhood or other deeply painful events from the past to dramatically resurface. This necessary confrontation brings up powerful, often overwhelming, emotions and memories that absolutely need to be released for good. This act of complete release is unequivocally vital for their continued spiritual growth, but it can also be an intensely challenging and isolating experience. Chosen individuals are naturally highly sensitive, operating like powerful emotional sponges, soaking up all the energies that surround them. This heightened sensitivity intensifies their absolute need for a secure, completely safe environment where they can fully devote themselves to healing without disruptive external interference. Being alone provides the essential, quiet space needed for deep introspection and profound self-knowledge, enabling them to finally face their own shadows and transform their old wounds into genuine, lasting wisdom and strength. During this intense period of healing, it is completely common for the chosen ones to feel profoundly isolated, as the healing journey is, by its very nature, deeply personal, and not everyone in their sphere will ever truly comprehend its raw intensity and deep necessity. However, it's crucial to remember that this isolation is only temporary and is actively preparing the chosen ones for future relationships that will be fundamentally healthier, stronger, and more truly balanced. By comprehensively healing their own inner wounds, they emerge stronger and more powerfully aligned with their true essence, which, in turn, will eventually and inevitably attract people who perfectly resonate with their new, elevated frequency. Therefore, this undeniable need for inner healing is a critical and inescapable stage in the chosen one's overall journey, and it stands as one of the primary reasons why many find themselves alone during this specific phase of their lives. The profound kind of relationship that the chosen ones need requires significant time to truly materialize, and this marks the fourth core reason why so many find themselves alone or single. Chosen individuals operate with a high energy and a powerful vibration, which necessitates that any potential partners also operate on a very similar frequency for the relationship to function in a truly harmonious and sustainable way. It is simply not an option for the chosen ones to settle for superficial, surface-level connections or to be with individuals who do not genuinely share the same essential spiritual and emotional depth. Finding a soul who truly resonates with a chosen one is a deliberate, organic process that absolutely cannot be rushed or forced. It requires time for the universe to perfectly align the necessary circumstances and, more importantly, to bring into their lives a partner who is genuinely operating on the same fundamental level of consciousness, someone who possesses the capacity to offer the requisite emotional, spiritual, and energetic support. This deep search for genuine, soulful compatibility is precisely what makes the waiting period so incredibly challenging, yet so entirely essential for the eventual success of the relationship. Throughout this waiting period, the chosen ones are often compelled to dedicate themselves to intense self-growth and deep personal development. This time is a priceless opportunity to truly know themselves better, to boldly explore their deepest passions, and to consistently strengthen their vital connection with the divine. This period of solitude is absolutely crucial, serving as a powerful crucible to prepare the chosen ones for the eventual arrival of a truly meaningful and fundamentally balanced relationship in their future. Rushing the process to find a partner prematurely will inevitably lead to unbalanced, unsatisfying, and ultimately short-lived connections that simply do not correspond to your deepest needs and heartfelt desires. Furthermore, the universe wisely utilizes this period of waiting to actively shape and prepare the ideal partner for the chosen ones. Both individuals need to reach a state of full readiness and energetic alignment before they can meet and construct a relationship that is truly lasting and deeply meaningful. This essential process of mutual preparation is critical, guaranteeing that when they finally do come together, they are genuinely prepared to fully support each other and grow together in a purposeful way. Therefore, cultivating unwavering patience and accepting the necessity of this waiting period are absolutely vital for the chosen ones. They must trust that the universe is actively working in their favor, perfectly aligning all the necessary energies and carefully preparing the ground for a relationship that truly resonates with their soul. It is this powerful search for a partner who shares the same high vibrational frequency that both explains why many chosen ones find themselves alone and, simultaneously, fuels the hope that a true, deep, and lasting relationship is undeniably on the horizon. The fifth significant reason why the chosen ones often find themselves alone or single is because they have been deeply wounded in previous life experiences. These accumulated traumas and profound emotional pains have created deep, lasting scars that are not easily dismissed or faded. Being so wounded can naturally lead to a justified distrust of people and relationships, causing the chosen ones to instinctively protect themselves intensely in order to prevent any further disappointments and potential suffering. These profound wounds can originate from countless sources: challenging past relationships, difficult family dynamics, friendship betrayals, or even harsh, unexpected life circumstances. The chosen ones, due to their inherently sensitive and highly empathetic nature, tend to feel these wounds far more intensely and deeply than others. They often carry these deep hurts for a long time, which severely impacts their fundamental ability to fully open up and completely trust another person with their heart. In addition, past wounds frequently create powerful defensive behavior patterns. Chosen ones might entirely unconsciously erect invisible but formidable barriers around their hearts to shield themselves from any potential future hurt. While these defense mechanisms are entirely understandable from a self-preservation perspective, they also inadvertently prevent the formation of new, deep, and genuinely meaningful connections. This fear of vulnerability, driven by past pain, often leads to a persistent hesitancy to get emotionally involved, which ultimately results in prolonged, sometimes necessary, periods of profound loneliness. The complex process of healing these wounds is demanding and often requires substantial time, immense self-compassion, and relentless effort. The chosen ones must wholeheartedly dedicate themselves to deep self-knowledge and unconditional self-acceptance, actively facing and definitively releasing the pain of their past. This often involves committed therapy, consistent meditation, dedicated spiritual practices, and above all, a courageous, deep inner dive to truly recognize and holistically integrate these painful experiences into their life story. During this intense healing process, solitude acts as both a blessing and a challenge. Being alone grants the chosen ones the essential, quiet space needed to face their pain directly, unhindered by the constant distractions of a relationship. However, it can also be a period of intense vulnerability and raw introspection, where external support is necessarily limited. This crucial healing journey is absolutely essential so that the chosen ones can eventually open themselves up to new, healthy, and deeply fulfilling relationships in a sustainable way. It is only by healing from past wounds that they can take the critical step toward attracting a partner who truly possesses the capacity to understand and unconditionally respect their profound emotional depth. Only when the chosen ones genuinely feel whole and healed are they truly ready to healthily share their lives with someone who authentically resonates with their powerful soul. The sixth foundational reason why the chosen ones frequently find themselves alone or single is directly linked to a powerful mandate. The universe is actively preparing them for something greater. When you are chosen, the universe has a sweeping, grand purpose specifically intended for your life, and this critical preparation phase often inherently involves prolonged periods of deliberate isolation and solitude. During these vital moments of being alone, you are not being punished. You are actively being shaped and subtly perfected to fully inhabit a significant, influential, and powerful destiny that awaits you. These periods of necessary solitude are never accidental. They are entirely intentional and purposeful. The universe utilizes these quiet times to intensely strengthen your deep connection with the divine, to meticulously hone your unique skills and inherent talents, and to dramatically increase your overall resilience and spiritual fortitude. Without the inevitable distractions and external influences that a relationship brings, you are able to focus all of your energy fully on your personal and crucial spiritual growth. This is a dedicated time to fundamentally deepen your self-knowledge, to passionately explore your truest creative passions, and to consistently strengthen your unwavering faith in the divine plan. Moreover, solitude provides the perfect environment for you to fully align with your true essence and your destined life purpose. This complete alignment is absolutely crucial if you are to fulfill your chosen role with maximum effectiveness and without reservation. Throughout this quiet period, you are likely to receive powerful insights and important revelations concerning your unique path and your essential mission, things that would undoubtedly be obscured or muffled by the constant, demanding presence of other people in your life. Another essential component of this greater preparation is the critical need to become energetically ready for the next monumental chapter of your life. The universe is not only meticulously preparing you, but it is also actively preparing all those who will eventually become a central part of your future journey, your destined partner, your true friends, and your powerful allies. Each of these individuals is simultaneously navigating their own necessary phases of intense growth and spiritual alignment. When every soul is truly ready, the meeting will happen at the perfect synchronous moment, with everyone involved completely prepared to genuinely support each other. In a truly meaningful and lasting way, solitude also serves a vital function in testing and fundamentally strengthening your emotional independence. By learning how to be genuinely happy, fulfilled, and completely whole on your own, you develop an unshakable, solid foundation of core self-confidence and unconditional self-love. This achievement is absolutely vital for any future relationship you enter, as it ensures you will never be codependent on the other person to validate your existence or be the sole source of your happiness. Instead, you will courageously enter any future relationship as a whole, complete individual, fully ready to share your already rich life in a dynamic that is perfectly balanced and healthy. The powerful depth of the chosen soul is an element that many people simply cannot truly understand, much less accept, and this stands as the seventh and final reason why the chosen ones often find themselves alone or single. When you are chosen, you inherently carry within you a profound, ancient wisdom and a clear, expansive understanding of both life and the entire universe, a level of awareness that can be deeply intimidating to those who have not yet reached a similar stage of conscious awareness. This intense depth of your soul manifests itself in your powerful ability to see far beyond superficial appearances, to acutely understand the underlying unspoken motivations, and to clearly sense the energies pulsating all around you. This intensely keen perception can make others feel profoundly exposed and deeply vulnerable in your immediate presence, largely because they intuitively realize that you have the capacity to see far beyond the carefully constructed masks they wear. Many people choose to deliberately avoid this level of transparency, opting instead to stand back and maintain their distance rather than bravely facing their own undeniable, difficult truths. Furthermore, chosen ones possess a natural, unquenchable tendency to seek out only deep and truly meaningful connections. Superficial, surface-level relationships and trivial, empty conversations simply fail to satisfy their profound emotional and spiritual needs. They passionately crave interactions that are purely authentic and deeply truthful, where they can freely share their innermost philosophical ideas and their deepest, most vulnerable feelings without fear of judgment. However, The sobering truth is that many people are simply not yet ready or genuinely willing to dive into this kind of profound depth, much preferring to remain safely on the surface where they feel more secure and less challenged. The sheer intensity of your presence can also feel overwhelming to those who are unaccustomed to such a powerful, clear energy. Your natural passion, your unwavering dedication, and your resolute commitment to both truth and justice can appear excessive or even threatening to some, making them feel profoundly uncomfortable or spiritually inadequate. This can result in a natural, inevitable distancing, as people often prefer to keep their distance from something they instinctively feel they cannot fully comprehend or safely control. This immense depth of soul, however, is not just a continuous challenge. It is, in reality, your greatest blessing and your most powerful asset. So, my dear friends, this video has hopefully brought us to a profound, clear understanding. The challenging loneliness of the chosen is not, in any sense, a spiritual burden or a consequence of error, but rather a powerful, intentional divine preparation for something infinitely greater. Being chosen means that the universe is actively shaping you, meticulously aligning your spirit, and resolutely strengthening your entire essence for the great, essential purpose you were meant to fulfill. It is a sacred path that absolutely demands unwavering patience, deep introspection, and complete inner healing. Always remember this core truth. Being alone does not, under any circumstances, equate to being abandoned or forsaken. This solitary, intense journey is a crucial, non-negotiable opportunity for you to connect profoundly and completely with your own true divine essence and to prepare yourself fully for the arrival of love and relationships that will genuinely resonate with your unique soul at a depth you've only dreamed of. The necessary loneliness you currently feel is absolutely temporary, and it is actively preparing the perfect ground for a future where you can freely share your magnificent light and powerful energy with those rare, beautiful souls who will truly understand and deeply appreciate your immense depth. If this message resonates deeply with you and your own journey, please take a moment right now and type a brief affirmation in the comment section below, and give the video a like to help spread this vital, encouraging message to more people. Your participation is invaluable. It not only helps the video to surface in the algorithm, but, more importantly, it reinforces and actively strengthens our growing global community of chosen souls, dramatically strengthening our collective purpose and shared mission. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Your unique journey is profoundly important, and your undeniable light is desperately needed in the world. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel for more videos focused on deep spirituality and personal evolution. Until next time, and always remember, you are a masterpiece in progress, which means you are already complete, but you still have the limitless capacity to continue to heal, grow, and become more. Peace and light to you all.